everybody, welcome to my channel. I went trick-or-treating, as you know. Those who've watched my getting ready for Halloween videos know I went trick-or-treating, and I have an abundance of Halloween candy from the fruits of my labor. Now, I decided that I didn't want to just hand this all off to the kids because they didn't do the 8,000 steps that I did for it. But I have an abundance of certain candy bars, one of which is our friend, the Milky Way. So we're gonna make Milky Way Blondies. So let's give it a shot and see how they come out. To make these Milky Way Blondies, we will need 2 cups brown sugar packed, half a cup of room temperature butter, or 2 sticks, 2 eggs, 1 tablespoon vanilla extract, 1 teaspoon baking powder, half teaspoon salt, 2 cups all-purpose flour. So then we have our mix-ins. This is 25 Milky Ways. I've got 20 mini Milky Ways and then 5 of the fun size. And then you could use a cup of chocolate chips and some caramel bits or some chopped up caramel squares. I have these fun chocolate caramel truffle things that I'm gonna throw in instead. When it comes to mix-ins, you can throw in anything you want. If you want to change up your candy bar, you can do that. You can make this a Reese's thing, an Almond Joy thing. You can throw in coconut and chocolate and almonds if you want to. You know, have some fun with it. Prep time. First we have to unwrap and chop up all these Milky Ways. Ta-da! Next, we have to break open and beat our eggs. Putting our dry ingredients, we want to add our salt and our baking powder into this and just give it a quick mix until thoroughly combined, and then put it to the side. Next, we're going to take our melted butter, well, it's actually room temperature, add our 2 cups of brown sugar, and cream those together until they're thoroughly incorporated. Squish, squish. Next, we add our beaten egg in. Followed by our vanilla. Once again, this is the homemade vanilla. I think I used the vodka based for this one. Next, we add our dry ingredients in a little bit at a time. After we get that all mixed in, it's going to be time to add our fun mix-ins. And so I lost the footage of me putting in the Milky Ways, but I think you get the idea. I decided to add a second bag of truffles, so this thing's going to be completely loaded. This gives me about 2 cups of extra mix-ins, or 16 ounces of extra mix-ins. First thing I need to do is line my baking pan with some parchment paper, or alternatively you can grease and flour it, but I'm just going to do this, and then I'm going to put in my dough and just spread it out as evenly as I can. Next, I'm going to preheat my oven to 350 degrees. And now it's ready to go in. This is going to bake for about 22 to 28-ish minutes. It is time. Ooh, look at that. It's a little wobbly in the middle. It's gonna be really soft in the middle. I'm gonna give it a few more minutes. Just a few. Alright, so that's come out, and the middle is gonna be squishy regardless because that's just how Blondies are. I put them in for an extra 5 minutes just to stiffen it up a little bit. We're gonna let this cool, and tomorrow after Joey gets home from work, we will guinea pig him once again. Okay, so the Blondies are finished, and Joey's about to try them as soon as he gets back in here.
I have triumphantly returned with coffee.
Would you like a Blondie to go with your coffee?
Yes, I want biggest.
Now remember, the edges are crispy and the middles are the gooey because
I'm feeling gooey today.
Blondies are the best representation of brown, those like chewy brownies.
I'm definitely, like, it's a great base. You taste a lot of the base, and then you get like the hints of caramel coming through and just kind of gently washing over your tongue. It's delicious.
Riley wasn't the biggest fan, but he's our harshest critic. Oh well, it's Milky Ways and the Truffles. Now, alternatively, because not everybody's going to have Toll House Truffles, what you can use is little bits of caramel, like the actual Kraft caramel bits, or you can get those, you know, caramel cubes and cut them up, and then use chocolate chips as well. So just to give it more texture and more caramel and more chocolate. Because the nougat is nice, but you really want that caramel going through.
Yeah, I expect these to fly. Can I get another?
This is why I'm freezing most of them. Baby, happy Veterans Day.
Happy Veterans Day to me. And to the rest of you guys that might happen to stumble across this video. Good for you. Enjoy the Blondies and enjoy your day.
Bye!
Bye.
Thank you for watching. If you enjoyed what you saw and would like to see more content like this, please like, subscribe, hit the notification bell so you know when I have uploaded again. And from all of us at the channel, take care, be safe, and don't mind the fact that I look like a mess. I'm recording voiceovers for the video you just watched. There's a windstorm outside, and I think the tree is gonna fall. Yikes.